Hey sports fans, welcome to another B-Ball Breakdown. I'm Coach Nick, and we're going to go through Lakers-Jazz Game 1. Now, my overview here is that the Jazz have a lot of components that hurt the Lakers, but I don't see them finishing a 7-game series and beating them. Let me show you what I mean. The triangle is great because of the wrinkles it offers. Here, instead of going to the corner where he would normally go, Fisher goes away, giving Gasol a lot more room in the post. And then having Artest cut to the basket makes Boozer think about him, and then it makes it a lot easier for Gasol to just turn around and score. They run the same play on the other side this time, but they actually go all the way through the option. So here, he feeds the post, and Lamar Odom is supposed to come across the lane and screen for the weak side forward, Kobe Bryant, who curls around. Now look here, Kobe's man is not in the right spot. He should be at least 2 steps to his left to get room around that screen. He goes under the screen, and it gets an easy bucket for Kobe. Now here we're going to see the second option out of the triangle, which is the pinch post. So here we set a triangle up on the right side, and they also do a little bit of a curl on the other side to get Jordan on top in the right spot. So now they bring the ball to Jordan, he gives it to Bynum on the high post, and then cuts around. Now Bynum will execute a dribble pitch to Shannon Brown, who slows down before coming around. Doesn't make sense. If he kept going, he would have gotten a curl to the basket. Now here the Lakers run the fourth option to the corner. The forward cuts through to the basket, and the center will set a screen and roll in the corner for the guard. He goes back to him, and Bynum misses a dunk pretty pathetically. And how many times do you see this? Your team misses a layup, and then the other team comes right down and scores a layup on their end. Here's a good example of defense on Utah, where Kyle Korver can take away the curl we saw Kobe score on earlier. He'll get in the way of Odom so he cannot get the pass back, leaving Bynum to take a half-hearted half-hook. Here's why Bynum gets taken out a lot. He has what I call poor effort possessions. Watch how he's running down the court. Do you think he really hustled to get down there to stop the layup? This is what holds Utah back from being a truly elite team. On this possession, they give up 3 offensive rebounds and a putback for a 3-point play. They don't squeeze the rebound there by Boozer. They get another wide open shot. They don't box out well enough. And the Lakers' length is going to bother them because they're just so tall, it's hard to stop them in the post when they get there. Here's another wrinkle out of the offense. It's the high post series. UCLA cut by D. Fish, and then Kobe comes around the screen. But the offense stops here because Kobe doesn't keep the offense going. So he goes one-on-one, no double team by the way, which is foreshadowing, but Odom still gets a tip dunk on the penetration. It's no coincidence that Utah took control of this game when the Lakers went away from the triangle offense. Here, there's no movement, there's no spacing, and Gasol is left to go one-on-one, which is not what he wants to do, and he throws the ball away into a double team. Now here, Utah doesn't do much better on their offense. They're so hung up on running this pick and roll, they miss Boozer being covered by Kobe, which should be 2 points. Instead, they lose their flow, get all out of position, and end up getting a series of strange passes and a bad shot by Miles, going to his right with his left hand. Again, the Lakers abandon the triangle offense and let Kobe just go one-on-one at the top. There's no double team here, though, which is inexplicable, and it lets Kobe go to the basket. You're never going to take the charge there in LA. And then he gets a foul call, too, which I can't, it looks phantom to me. So now we got the Black Mamba coming out. What makes Phil Jackson so great is that they can identify maybe 10 plays that'll take away the pass, realizing that the offense has no other way to go. Now here they've scouted the play, and Lamar Odom doesn't even move with his man who's above the free throw line because he wants to take away the pass to Carlos Boozer coming across. Once that happens, they have no shot at getting a good shot. The Lakers win because of plays like this. Watch Deron Williams here. He almost travels, kind of gets the ball back, looks discombobulated. This is what's keeping him from being the most elite point guard in the league. And then he goes to the basket and takes it. This is a horrible shot with no hope of getting a foul there. Now here, Boozer gets the ball in the post against Gasol, and he goes by him and gets just hammered by Odom. No call in Los Angeles. Now just when you need a really good shot, they don't run any offense, not even a pick and roll. Fire it to Miles, who takes a terrible 3 with 15 seconds on the clock. Now the Lakers need a basket, so they go to Kobe Bryant in the pinch post. They clear out, there's no other offense. It's one-on-one against a smaller player, and they don't double team. I would have thought after the Utah Bulls series with Michael Jordan that Sloan would have learned. Get the ball out of Kobe's hands. Again, they don't double team Kobe in the same spot. And although Carlos Boozer takes like a step over there, sort of to put a hand up, but not really, and as a result, he lets his other teammate Millsap down there have to box out 2 guys, and they can't get the rebound. Here's where it's nice having Odom in there. And here's Boozer's other bad decision. He tries a dunk when I don't even think he would have made a dunk without defense. And once again, no double on Kobe one-on-one and the layup. And that, my friends, is the game. From an execution standpoint, Utah faltered in the fourth quarter. Now, normally, Jerry Sloan coach teams don't do that, but this is probably what's been keeping Deron Williams and Carlos Boozer from the upper echelons of the NBA. Something about it, their concentration or the execution, something happens in there when it gets really pressure-filled, and they don't quite finish the plays. And I don't see that happening or them getting any better at that in the next few games suddenly. So I believe the Lakers are going to win. I bet you they'll win in 6, the way it's been going, the way they've been playing. Well, there you have it. Thanks for joining us at B-Ball Breakdown. I'm Coach Nick, and stay tuned for even more breakdowns as the 2010 playoffs continue.